My name is Kakeru Ono. I'm a salesman working at Yabai Company Limited. Excuse me.
Welcome, Ono-san. We've been expecting you. Right this way.
I lost my father to illness when I was young, so I dropped out of high school and started working to support the house. Afterwards, I experienced a variety of jobs, and after transferring several jobs, I found a position at the current company I'm in now. I'm at Koi Labo today, one of our most important clients. I'm having a business meeting with them. The person who's in charge of handling our case is Mitsuki Koide-san. She always looks so cute. I've actually always admired Koide-san for a long time.
Things always go so smoothly when I work with you, Ono-san. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine.
Let's have a healthy and beneficial business relationship.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. I'd love that. I don't know how to react with her looking at me like that. I'm always excited to go back to my company after going to a business meeting with Koide-san, but the second I return, I'm dragged right back into my grim reality. I'm back! You were later than usual, Ono! I was having a business meeting with Koi Labo. Come on, you were probably just off somewhere skipping work, right? Not at all, sir! This person is called Ichiro Gamo, and he's 2 years older than me. He also happens to be the son of the CEO of Yabai, where I work. I'm sure that a dropout like you isn't gonna produce great results no matter how hard he tries. It's literally just a waste of time. I feel so bad for Koi Labo and the person who handles our case over there, 'cause they have to deal with you. Ichiro-san always used his position as the CEO's son to boss people around and act however he wanted. He loved to act like he was more important than everyone else to try and make himself look bigger. I especially didn't have a very well-decorated educational background, so I was commonly targeted by Ichiro-san. That is so freaking frustrating. I honestly want to just quit this job, but if I quit, then I won't be able to see Koide-san anymore. Right now, seeing Koide-san smile was the one thing that supported me. It would be way too disappointing to not be able to do that anymore. Then, one day... Huh? Koide-san? I wonder what she's doing here. I didn't hear anything about her coming to our office today. It's not that strange to assume that she would show up at our offices without me knowing or anything like that. The reason being that I wasn't technically the person who handled Koi Labo's cases at our company. We had several different people working on several different projects at the same time in each company. That's why it was totally normal to assume she would come over to our office for a meeting of some sort. Huh? The CEO's office? She's here to talk directly to the CEO? That's rare. I was surprised by her arrival when, after a little while, the CEO called me to his office as well. You called for me, sir? Oh, hey, Ono, come on inside. I didn't understand what was going on, but I went into the CEO's office. Inside, I saw the CEO, Koide-san, and Ichiro-san waiting for me. There was actually a problem with something that Ichiro did with Koi Labo. It kind of led to some problems. Koide-san came over to our company to handle that problem. A mistake? Ichiro didn't put in the right amount of digits in certain documents that were submitted to Koi Labo. It was quite the important value, so it turned into a big deal. But you don't think that you could make this kind of mistake, right? Of course not! I would never make such a basic mistake! I wasn't the one that made those documents! It was this prick! Huh? Me? That's why I had you come here as well. I figured that it would be faster to talk to the person responsible for this directly. Wait, hang on. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, so you're gonna play dumb? Don't even start. You know those documents you submitted last week? They were full of mistakes. Sir, you have to believe me. I really don't understand what's going on. It was clear that Ichiro-san was trying to pin the blame on me. But if I explained myself, then he should understand. Ono-kun, I understand what you're saying. I'm very disappointed in you. Huh? Are you trying to say that Ichiro is lying? My son wouldn't make that kind of mistake. Sir!
Please wait 1 second. I was quietly listening because I didn't feel right saying something about another company's business, but I think you can listen to Ono-san's story a little more.
No, you don't have to worry about this guy. He's just a dropout and has no educational background, so he can't even make a simple document.
That's not. Ono-san's documents are always incredibly precise.
That's probably just dumb luck. It's a huge deal, so someone has to take responsibility for this. What do you mean, sir? What, you don't understand? This is why freaking dropouts are just so... I'm not sure I understand, sir. He's saying that he wants you to take full responsibility and quit this company.
Wait, hang on. That isn't why I came here today.
We will handle our own HR business, thank you very much. How about you mind your own?
I'm sorry, sir, but cutting someone that's as good as Ono-san?
Huh? You really think we're gonna care if we lose one person? We'll be totally fine without him!
Do you really think so?
You value him way too much! Oh, I've got it! He's just a dropout, so if anything, you're free to take him off our hands! Huh?
Are you sure? You're really okay with letting go of this wonderful, talented employee? I don't care how much you come begging me for him later. I'm not going to let you take him back.
I won't ask for him back, don't worry. If anything, I'm just glad that you've taken that heavy weight off our hands. You must be so glad, Ono. You've found your next job, even as a dropout. Ono, you're free to quit, but you better fix everything here before leaving, huh? It's all your fault anyway. You've basically been getting free pay, so you should at least try to be useful at the end. Okay, sir. That day, after I finished up work, I met up with Koide-san at a nearby cafe and talked about what we were going to do going forward.
I'm sorry. I know I did all this without actually talking to you and seeing what you wanted to do.
It's not your fault, Koide-san. If anything, I feel a lot better knowing that I won't have to put up with those two. And being able to work in the same company as Koide-san is literally the best thing to happen to me.
Then, will you really come work with us?
Yes, of course. I look forward to it.
Great! We're looking forward to it as well.
Afterwards, as a final job at Yabai, I apologized to Koi Labo and handled everything to correct the mistake. Koide-san was there the whole time and helped me through the whole process, so everything went smoothly and we were able to fix everything. It was finally coming up on the day that I was meant to leave was coming up. Ichiro-san, these are the documents for the handover. Huh? Handover? I don't need that crap. But you're going to take over all of the work that I was handling, right, Ichido-san? I think you'll need the documents. I could do all of the work that you did with my eyes closed. My brain is different from a dropout like you. Yes, sir. Well, I'll put it in the drawer here, so if you need it, please refer to these documents. I said I don't need it. I'm a little worried, but this is the best I can do for now. Shortly after, I transferred to Koei Labo and began working there. I was assigned to the same department as Koide-san.
You're very easy to get along with and diligent, on top of being incredibly good at your job, so I think that you'll do great things here.
You really think so? I hope you're right.
I've always wanted to work with you like this.
Really? I'm so happy to hear that. Working with her as her co-worker actually made me fall for her even more. No one judges me here for my educational background, and I don't have to hear someone constantly nagging at me either. I'm so glad that I transferred out. Right around the same time that I was working hard at Koei Labo, problems began to arise at Yabai. Because I was no longer around, many of the clients that we were handling no longer had as much support. The complaints came pouring in.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'll handle it as soon as possible. Sir, another complaint from one of our clients.
Ichido, how are you going to take responsibility for this? Huh? Me? You were the one that said you could handle it even without Ono, but look at what's going on. You've managed to make almost every single client angry. This is all out of my hands. Figure it out. I don't know what you expect me to do. I was out making my outside sales runs that day. On the way home. Huh? A call? Wait, this number. Hello? Oh no! Where the hell are you right now? I'm actually about to go back to the office. I was out making sales runs. You need to get back here right now. I'll be waiting for you in the CEO's office with my dad. Wait, hang on a second. I don't really understand what's going on. There's a big problem and everything is a huge mess. You need to be here right now, got it? After screeching into my ear, he just hung up the phone on me. It was kind of all very selfish, but technically they were clients of Koei Labo, so we couldn't just ignore them. Koide-san and I changed our plans to go back to the office before heading to Yabai Company offices. Excuse us. You're finally here! We've received so many complaints telling us about how they're upset! They're all from clients that you used to handle! What the hell are you gonna do about it? I don't know what you want me to say. I made sure to follow up with my clients. If there was ever a problem, then it had to have happened after I wasn't around. Are you trying to say that I'm in the wrong? I'm a college graduate and you're a dropout! If there's a problem, then it's gotta be with you!
I don't think it's got anything to do with educational background, and I've been hearing a lot of rumors about Yabai's sales department being very bad at their job recently. You're the one in charge, right?
What? Are you just gonna stick to shifting the blame to me? Well, if that's how you wanna play, then I got my own plans too! Plans? Oh no! I'm gonna sue you for damages! What? We've just been getting calls left and right, so we can't focus on our work at all! I'm gonna sue you for all the lost business! You can't sue someone that's already quit your office! You're insane! It's your fault, so what do you expect? If you had actually handled the handoff correctly, then none of this would have happened! I did hand off to you. There are documents in the desk drawer. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see any documents. That's very strange. I went by the office before I came here, actually. The documents were right there, just where I left them. You probably just put them there without anyone noticing. I didn't know that there were documents there at all. No, I actually talked to everyone else about it, and they all said they laughed it off and said you didn't need those documents. There were numerous employees all saying the same thing. What? You knew the documents were there, but you didn't bother looking through them. That means this is all your fault. But all of the employees might be lying about it. Oh, come on, there's no way. How can you be sure that there's no way? Well, then let's just assume, although it's incredibly difficult to do so, that every single employee is lying about this. Let's also somehow assume you really didn't know that the documents were there. There's still proof that I did actually hand off my work to you. What? What do you mean? I actually sent an email to you on the very same day. I attached the information on those documents too. Wait, I think I remember that. If you look at the email history, it's as clear as day, and I'm sure it's probably already on red. If it isn't on red, it's even more your fault.
Which means that any which way you cut it, it's your own fault. Also, I've just been listening this whole time, but it just feels off. I don't think it even matters if you accepted the handoff or not. You should still handle your clients with diligence and respect.
But what am I supposed to do with all of this, though? Well, how about you think about it yourself? I think that you're smarter than me, right? I understand what's going on. Sir! Let me just accept that you do not have any flaws in this trouble this time around, Ono. So, I have a suggestion. How about you come back to work for us, Ono? What? It's gotta be easier for you to just come to work at our company again than trying to learn everything from scratch at your new company, right? Dad, why would you invite this prick back? Don't be so emotional. We just need to bring him back once to handle all of the cleanup. After we're done with him and he's used up, we just make him take responsibility and fire him again. Oh, I see. You're so smart, Dad. What do you say, Ono? Not a bad deal, right? I'm saying I'll hire you again. You shouldn't turn down people's offers like that. No, thank you. What? Do you not hear me, the CEO of this company, offering you your job back? Are you not happy? I'm not happy at all, because I have no intentions of returning to this company. Hey, you're never going to have a chance like this again. Think this through.
Sir, this is pitiful to watch. I told you that I wasn't going to give him back after you give him up.
But... Afterwards, the company continued to decline as more and more clients backed out of deals. The reason wasn't necessarily because of the actual problems, but the way they handled themselves. Obviously, Koi Labo was one of the companies that backed out as well. We no longer do any business with them. The company was quickly headed towards collapse, and all of the good employees began jumping ship. They just abandoned the company. All that remained were the CEO and his son Ichiro-san. The two of them have been handling complaints and dealing with problems every single day. As for me, I've always liked you, Koide-san. Please go out with me.
Yes, I like you too.
I was finally able to ask Koide-san out, and now Mitsuki is my girlfriend. By the way, Yabai actually did end up collapsing after that. They're apparently now wandering around the streets, homeless and ragged. I'm so hungry. I didn't do anything wrong. Why is this happening to me? Hey, Mitsuki, you said you liked me too?
Huh? Yeah.
When did you start liking me?
A long time. Right after you were assigned to our project and we started working together.
That long ago?
What about you?
Well, about the same time.
So we liked each other this whole time, huh?
Yeah, I guess we did. But asking out a client was pretty freaking difficult, if I do say so myself.
Well, I'm glad you transferred to our company then.
Thanks to us becoming co-workers instead of just being each other's clients, we got much closer. That is why I'm able to go out with her now. It was really bad working at Yabai, but thinking back now, the CEO and Ichiro-san gave me a reason to transfer, so I have to thank them.
I guess you're right.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.